Hey everybody, welcome back here to the BTS Pro Series. Hope you all enjoyed that little break. Sorry we had a little bit of a disaster in between the games there, but we're back. We're ready to go. Neph, game 2 of Wildcard versus Infinity. How you feeling about this one?
You know, I've been down wild card a little bit recently, but they're starting to look good. Last game they came out with the Huskar pick out of nowhere. Ended up putting in work. I got to say, Leostal absolutely bodied in lane by that one. But there's one slight correction from the previous game that we didn't touch on.
What's that?
They actually mispicked their heroes last game.
On Infinity?
Yep.
So it was a misclick on the Pudge and the Legion?
Yes. This is between Parker and Frank.
Wow. That
Yeah.
yep, yeah. I mean we pointed out, we're like, this is weird, like that they're playing opposite roles, but maybe they just feel like it, but is
And
indeed weird.
Frank.
Phantom
Yeah.
Assassin.
And yeah, sure wasn't a Pudge play. I mean, level 0 on Dota Plus. But let's get back on topic, talk about this game, shall we? Infinity looking like they're running something completely different this time around. And they have a lot of catch. I do like it. Meanwhile, on the side of Wildcard Gaming, uh, shoot and run, it looks like. They have Rubik, Ricky, Sniper, and then Doom. So they're going to be avoiding taking fights into Infinity's lineup, and I think that coming back every time the Doom's off cooldown. But I'm excited to see what Doom is going to do now that he is probably not going to build a Wraith Pack totem, and B, got a buff to his Scorched Earth. Man, should be very happy to just run at heroes, and again, I'm interested in seeing what he's building up this game.
Yeah, I think I'm most curious as to like what their plan is with this Ricky. They picked this for Ollie before in position 5, and it was probably one of the worst support heroes that we have seen in a long time. And I have a feeling it will probably be the same again, even after the patch. So I'm not entirely sure why they decided to go for this.
Pause one Ricky, my man. Come on.
Nah, it's definitely position 1 sniper.
You think so? You see
Yeah.
the nerfs to Sniper, by the way? It was funny.
Yeah, they reduced the AoE on Shrapnel and the mana cost.
They increased the mana cost. They
Yeah, yeah.
decreased the AoE. But it's very funny because a lot of people just aren't leveling that spell.
I mean,
Just,
I think a lot of people in lane are going like 2-3 points in Shrapnel. I think it's pretty sizable. I think it's pretty significant, but for the most part, it's still the same hero. You know, for, I'm curious. They do need a mid laner here for Wildcard.
Mhm.
Question of what is it going to be? Also, do you think we're seeing an offlane Dazzle here?
10 seconds.
This is Frank. He's run it before.
He loves his offlane Dazzle, so I think this
I'm
could
not
be
a
Frank's
fan.
Dazzle.
I am not a fan, but I know that he does this.
Yeah. They got Pango. Bloodseeker is technically still available. So is the Puck. So some options here for sure for the side of Infinity.
10 seconds.
What do you think?
Mhm.
Would they go
I
for
like
either of
Puck.
those?
Yeah,
5
just
seconds.
pick Puck here, unless you plan on running like Earth Spirit in the mid lane here. Go for Puck. Counters out the majority of the heroes here, has an instant jump. The only things that it does struggle with Ricky. Oh boy, did it struggle with Ricky. I have flashbacks to
I'm
it
Kate
struggling
Johnson.
with
Who
Ricky.
is ready to dip?
So they go with the Queen of Pain
All right,
instead.
get your finger out of your nose
Okay.
and let's get
I'm not
this
sure if you
over with.
remember the game where Gunnar was on Puck.
Not quite, no.
Oh.
Oh
we
wow,
played
Yuma
against
has the
Ricky.
great sniper set. All right,
Yeah.
this is good.
Nouns is lost a last chance qualifier game despite Gunnar's godlike Puck playing it into a Ricky. He just kept getting smoke clouded again and again. It was a miserable experience. Then would have popped off if not for that Ricky.
I believe it. Yeah, yeah. So it is going to be Ollie once again playing the support Ricky. I mean, as someone who loves this hero, I'm a massive hater of this hero as well. I think this hero is like borderline unplayable. So I would like to be proven wrong this game, but he is up against a Dazzle Earth Spirit lane, and that hero is going to get absolutely bodied.
Yes. Hey, wait, hold on. The Ricky lane is going to get absolutely bodied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Ricky is going to get absolutely crushed.
All right, good. Make sure we have the correct order here because they actually buffed Dazzle. Well, they ended up nerfing the mana cost on Poison Touch. It now costs like 15 more mana at level 1, I believe. It ends up being the same thing at level 4, but it lasts an extra second. And that is a very big deal when you're reapplying Poison Touch onto people. When you're taking engagements or like quick in and out engagements, as they have to step away from the creep wave and walk back in to get another last hit afterwards. So Dazzle can be kind of scary, in my opinion. Between that and like the gap close that Earth Spirit has, even though I'm not a fan of 3 Dazzle, I feel like it's going to be a very powerful lane. And it has a lot of potential for rotating Leo style rotating to wherever Leo style is going and finding kills onto that. Earth Spirit gameplay is always very high paced, and actually Clockwork is as well. So I'm sounding like a biased caster here, but Infinity's going to be a lot of fun to watch, and Ads is going to have work to do on this Pango, man. Carry them through this early game.
Yeah, I would agree with you. It's gonna be a little difficult.
But if anyone can do it, it is going to be Xantic.
All right.
All right, get ready.
I have to say that the Ricky pick alone has me heavily favoring Infinity here. Because we saw them do this before, and I would say is like 90% of the reason they lost that game was because of the Ricky. So
you know what sucks, Ricky, my man?
What's up?
The fact that I can have so much faith in my heroes like Earth Spirit and Rubik, and it just crushes you to see your favorite hero.
I mean, your heroes are actually playable in Dota 2.
And fun.
Yeah.
They're very fun.
Ricky has been an unpickable mess for like 9 years.
I can fix.
All right, everybody, 30 seconds.
That's what Wildcard says. Wildcard says I can fix him.
I hope so, man.
But maybe they're just trying to appeal to you.
They are, they're tugging at my heartstrings for sure.
Yeah. Mr. Wildcard's actually a big fan of you.
That's a lie.
You're one of his favorite casters.
I doubt that. But I'll take the compliment.
Mr. Wildcard, shoot him a message, cheer him up. He's having a bad day.
Yeah, my delivery person stole my food and never delivered it, so that's cool.
Unlucky. Well, he's not going to be eating today, and neither is Jerry. He actually got Jerry a pittance for his observer work, but that has changed. Ooh, you might actually put a point into Shrapnel despite the nerfs to it. All right.
I think it's still the better lane ability, especially when you're in a lane against like Earth Spirit and Dazzle.
Is just like dying here.
Oh, they got baited. They got really baited.
Yeah.
They're looking for the sniper.
If you can get the poison touch attack,
yeah, he's got it.
Man is just. They're gonna dive him under the tower. I would dive this man under the tower. No fear, get him!
Yeah, that is first blood going the way of the Clockwork. Ollie trying to dish some damage back, but he's out of Blink Strike charges and now is a melee creep for a while.
Fuck around and find out. They chased that man way too long and they had a surprise for him.
That was such a sick turnaround. The boulder smash into double poison touch. That was sick.
Yeah. I was concerned for him. I thought, the slow from Shrapnel last.
They're still up here on 3.
AoE.
Actually,
if the radius was 50 bigger, perhaps. If the radius was 50 bigger, they might have been able to find that kill mechanic.
Yeah, cope him. They actually, I don't know if they know this, but Clockwork is hiding in the trees here as well. So we might see them try and make another play. Solo bottom. PA is honestly doing okay. Okay, they're going to TP in now.
Yeah. Not something that you could do for too long by himself. I don't think PA was doing okay. You're like finding a couple last hits by throwing out Stifling Dagger, but that was it.
I guess the Ricky is not the worst lane matchup into Dazzle because you can always just Blink Strike away, but then you're using like your Blink Strike to just not take damage from Poison Touch.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah,
let's talk about Doom build, by the way. He ended up going Scorched Earth level 1.
Huh.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Interesting for sure. He needs that Devour, which he does get a point in now.
This ability does 20 damage a second at level 1?
Yeah, got buffed.
That's crazy. 9% movement speed, 200 damage. That's sick.
We haven't really talked about mid lane much. Leo style on the Queen of Pain here, 2 points in the dagger. So gonna be able to make those like trades pretty easily against the Pangolier.
Adz is doing decent here, though. Then you can always swashbuckle back into the co-op, but getting run down. You don't have Blink Strike to work with. You into Scream of Pain as well, which is what a lot of Queen of Pains do. You don't get that Blink usually until level 4, unless you're opting not to get Shadow Strike or Scream of Pain at all. Just be able to secure yourself CS here. Grabbing the range creep with that Scream of Pain is very important for those couple of waves.
Really talked about bottom like too much. I mean, you did point out the Doom's interesting build. Level 2 right now, actually, Clockwork's gonna get aggressive onto the Rubik as the PA is gonna try and join him, but the telekinesis to push him away, and Doom with the Scorched Earth gonna start ticking these heroes down. Alex pops the stick, pops the Fairy Fire, trying to keep himself alive, and it looks like it might be enough. No, nice dagger at the last second. Scorched Earth expires, and Clockwork is out. Slick moves from him.
It was very close to having Fade Bolt back up. I was trying to juke into the tree a little bit longer, but the Clockwork walking away from them, 100% the correct move. It forced the Rubik to walk out into the trees where Phantom Assassin to be able to continue to get off attacks, and you try to go on to Doom again here, this time with 2 points to the battery assault. This will make quick work of Devi. If he doesn't have a wand.
Yeah. He just went full stats build, right? Magic Wand, triple Iron Branch. He's going to send himself out some regen, most likely, but overall, this is pretty good for Parker in the lane. Well, maybe. He's got a pretty big wave coming in. Oh, wow. They actually managed to catch Clockwork. A little bit of visioning. Does get the cogs off, but one more auto attack from Alex to finish him off.
Clockwork goes down. Meanwhile, in the river, Genic made a rotation to try to secure them, try to block Adz from grabbing the water room, but Adz ended up outclicking him. Give him the opportunity to go on to Frank here, but
I mean, he's got a lot of sustain, but does he actually win the trade? No, nice headshot there. Yuma still ends up dying, but you'll be pretty happy with that on the sniper not dying there. Or not dying first.
Yep. Bottom lane engagement. I'm trying to jump on to Alex here, and I does not have Scorched Earth up anymore.
He does have Frost Attack, which is quite funny, but yeah, they definitely win these long trades. Nice cogs as well. The battery saw trapping both of them inside this. They can finish off the Doom.
If he can fade out long enough to juke into the trees with the Scorched Earth, he might be able to do something, but
can't get away.
Yeah, but at that point you realize I'm dropping. I don't want to commit my Scorched Earth and come back with it on cooldown, so he ends up going down there. But yeah, Frost Attack, very funny, but not particularly useful when they're jumping him. Really not a very good ability at all. It lets you like kind of run people down, but that is it. Red Spirit now rotating into the bottom lane. They're gonna miss the jump onto Alex, and I think they'll be forced to go back here again. Level 2 Scorched Earth will do a lot of damage. In fact, pretty sure Clock might die regardless of that 10 charge wand.
Yeah. Cogs make a little bit of space, but yeah, level 2 Scorched Earth, it just does so much AoE damage in the fight that even though like the Earth Spirit comes in, he just gets kind of pushed down too much.
Yeah. It is 420 damage that level 2 Scorched Earth does. Very dank.
Very indeed.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting
so top net worth is the Doom. Not that unsurprising, just because of how Doom works. Has the Devour, of course, which doesn't dispel on death now. So even if he dies in lane, he's still gonna get the bonus gold from it.
No punish. That's what I like to see. Maybe I should be playing more Doom.
Yeah, Doom's a good hero, man.
Yeah. I can die without a care in the world now. Just ping my ability, tell my allies, don't worry, I'm farming. It's all good, man. On the top lane, Yuma is pushed back in the tower. At the very least, he's going to be safe like this. Looks like he wanted to try to commit onto Frank here, but
ooh. They're going to regret actually going aggressive there. He's got 3 points in that poison touch. He will make it over the walls, but yeah, Ollie's going to lose 2/3 of his health from that.
Bottom lane? Quapol ends up coming out onto Doom, and Dubai, he's going to tick down.
Nice rotation. Quap's ult, getting a slight buff in the cooldown actually is pretty huge. And that was an arcane rune, it looks like, looking at the cooldown.
Yep. And they end up changing the talent around to be not as good, but it's still better than it was before, even with the talent. Yuma kills Frank, Frank kills Yuma. Ollie wants to get on top of the Earth Spirit, but Blink Strike's still on cooldown regardless of that mango that he had. So
Dude, he could have done a super next level play and like tricks and insta canceled in front of the roll to block it.
He would have had to pop that mango and then throw tricks the trade out.
Yeah. I'm not saying it would have been easy. I'm just saying that would have been a pretty sick, nasty play.
Right. Yeah, unfortunately, no sick, nasty plays here. Does Doom have a sick, nasty creep yet? He does. We're 7 minutes in the game. He's finally got something other than...
Yeah, he's got the seed shot now from the Warpine
This
Raider.
build he actually owns.
It's a lot of damage, actually. It's really annoying. In the river, Alex tried to contest for the rune and is just going to get punished there as Leo Style pops the DD. As he is dominating here from the mid lane this time, given the reverse effect from game number 1.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, Parker getting dove underneath the tower and...
No, perfectly timed blink strike away. Adds... Oh, what a cogs! Actually mining some space, tries to survive. Will he be able to? Pops the stick? No way, Parker. Seed shot pops the... Dude, he's actually alive. What a play. Ad's actually just dead under the tower. Oh.
That was
what a
such
disaster.
A sick cogs block. Yeah, Ad's going to be in shambles after that one.
That was a sick cogs block, plus like perfect bait there on Parker with like the tread swap, the wand, everything. That was so good.
That is rough.
And now PA suddenly top net worth after that engagement bottom.
Not surprised. Well, you know, Ad's moving for a little while. Did give Alex a chance to soak up some XP in the mid lane, so does have his level 6 now. Still blink from the Queen of Pain. Not ideal, but you know, potentially set something up with this with the jump. And looks like he's just gonna move top with it. I'm not sure Frank is the person you want to fight, though. I mean, we saw what happened last time. They try to run him 2 heroes. He just sits there fighting back.
Yeah, I mean,
well, he is a priest, and not so good at fighting up front.
Nice body blocks here from Ollie. Well, bottom lane. Tvylama goes down, but we're going to try and see them make the play here onto the Dazzle. He does get the heal off, but with 3 heroes, they should have more than enough damage to try and finish him off. Yeah, another shrapnel comes out. They do end up finishing the kill. Meanwhile, bottom, he did finish off Doom. Oh, okay, no, they got the trade, so ads came down. Okay, I see.
Yep. And in mid lane, they rotate several heroes in. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get on top of Leo Style here, though. He's just going to walk away.
That's a sick regen in for Leo Style. Despite everything that's been happening, Parker has been left bottom and has not had to leave, which is like the best possible scenario when you're a carry player. Like if you can just sit in the safe lane and continue to farm, it's huge. And normally when you have a Doom, it's like that's the kill lane, right? Like Doom just walks at you and dooms you, but haven't been able to connect on that so far.
Yeah, and Ads really wants to stop this, but
yeah,
fortunately these other heroes are now rotating in.
They're bringing in Ricky as well, but they do have a sentry that's scouting him. They might go for a play.
Yep. They're going to see the Ricky there. And Parker's feigning ignorance at the moment. Going to continue to grab a couple CS. Pop walking further away, though, you might want to reconsider how far up you are.
Yeah, they saw Rubik as well now. So, and Rubik does have 4-point Scream of Pain. So definitely the time for Parker to leave.
Dyer's top tower just went brick belly up.
And
up in the top lane, by the way. Yeah, Frank managed to find that, and Leo Style now pressuring the mid tower. So looking to punish all these heroes rotating bottom and just standing there trying to shut down the PA.
That's huge, actually. They got a lot of damage into the mid tower, and they forced the second fort. So there's no fortification now for this mid tower.
Yep.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
Did a nice job of punishing them, trying to slow down the PA for sure.
It's definitely one of the slower... Oh, Doom didn't go for the Midas. I was going to say, this is one of the slower Midases on Doom. Or is it on Courier?
It's on Courier.
It is. I was like, this is definitely one of the slower Midases.
He's not this poor. We'd be in a rough shape for the Demon at this point at 12 minutes.
Radiant's sturdy bottom tower was built to withstand... never mind.
It's okay, goodbye.
Well, I'm going to check on Ricky here, since This is the big question mark of a hero. Is like, does it do anything? It's found Frank here in the top lane. He does have Shallow Grave, but gonna get silenced up. And there's a nice rotation, but Leo style on the backside. Big Sonic Wave catches onto 2. Ad's gonna be forced to roll. Go and see if they can actually bring down any of these other heroes. There's gonna be the dust to connect there onto the Ricky. The Magnetize is gonna expire, but Leo style still does a lot of damage. And it's gonna be a double kill for him as Ads will finish off the Earth Spirit. So a 2 for 2. Leo style needs to be careful though. It's gonna be Divine Llama rotating up here as well. So 5 heroes from Wildcard to the top lane.
Yeah. Blinks right away. Dal's gonna come back in, refill Leo style's bottle, and I just choose to fight again.
Yeah, honestly, why not? Clockwork's
Rolling Thunder on cooldown.
Yeah, Clockwork's got a hookshot coming off cooldown soon. I'm a little bit surprised that Frank went for the 4 points in the Poison Touch. A lot of times it's like 3 and then you max out the Shadow Wave, but he actually just prefers the max Poison Touch. Mid lane, Alex getting beat down here by Leo style. Ends up finding the kill. Nice flare here as well to scout any rotations in, so they will see Ads on that. Ooh, nice hookshot in.
Hookshot with it.
But, there's the Doom from Divine Llama. They did not know the Doom was here, and they're going to have to go for the deny, but it doesn't look like it's going to come out in time. And now, can they bring down Ads? Shield Crash, able to keep him alive. He gets a swashbuckle away. Dude, sick play there from Divine Llama on the Doom, just baiting in that gank, basically.
Yeah, and a lot of those battery assaults did end up splashing over to the Doom, rather than Ads on his Pango at the end there, but Devi hugging tight to make sure that he had at least a chance of keeping Ads alive, and he did. They find 3 heroes, they lose nothing, so that dive heavily punished. The power of friendship here on Wildcard.
Also the power of level 4 Scorched Earth, man.
Yeah, huge dots coming up from that one. He ended up doing 1,800 damage in that fight.
Yeah.
This is exactly what Doom needs to get his game back on track, though. Again, he's like 4,500 net worth here at 12 minutes in. His Midas did come out reasonably late, but you know, since then he's almost farmed a Blink Dagger. It's been like 2.5 minutes now.
Such is the way of Doom.
Yeah.
And that mid fight was huge in terms of his net worth. He got over 700 gold. Hook shot into the mid lane. They find the Ricky. Dust comes out. Silence is there from Genic, and Ollie will end up just getting bursted down as they want to be able to commit onto this mid tier 1 tower. They know there's no Doom available.
Kick comes out. It's going to slow him down.
Ooh, nice stolen dagger there from Alex. Okay.
Manages to connect with the Queen of Pain as well.
All right, so Yuma bottom lane on the sniper does have the Dragonlance Mask of Madness, opting for an early pike. We might see him go for the shard as well relatively early, but Parker's got this Battle Fury working straight towards his Deso, and he's halfway there.
I mean, he's got the first Mithril Hammer done. One of the nice things of having building up the Battle Furies, building up the Desolator is if you change your mind, your game gets kind of rough, you can just switch that to a BKB, but he's farming fast enough that I imagine he's going to go straight into the Deso, even if it doesn't feel like an amazing item in this game. But minus armor, it always feels better against low armor targets, but you don't really have any of those on the side of Wildcard. Still, it's a good damage item, especially if you get it early so you can build up charges.
Well, whoa, that was interesting. I mean, that's a huge disaster for Parker. It just puts him in the wrong position. They immediately hit him with that Doom. The question is, will the Dazzle be able to keep him alive? Does not look like it. Goes the way of Alex. They end up losing the Clockwork as well. Now the Queen of Pain inside the enemy silence here. Needs to be able to get away, but a huge magic ties from Genic. Ads coming in with the Rolling Thunder as well. Chain stunning down Leo style too, where
he wants more.
I mean, he's gonna get more. Connecting onto the Dazzle without a Shallow Grave. He might be able to burst him. A Swashbuckle available. He does make it happen. Pango absolutely destroying in this fight.
They lose Doom, but it cost them everything. Really sloppy start to that engagement from Infinity. You know, they try to throw the dagger. It ends up getting he dodges it out with the Blink Dagger on the Doom. And I think he targeted him with the blink prior to the Doom blinking.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Super far out of position. Hookshot ended up coming out after that, but you were just in the way on Phantom Assassin. I don't think that the Clockwork was expecting the PA to be on the Doom there as well. maybe like the Clockwork had like too fast a reaction for his own good, then couldn't cancel it once he saw the PA because of ping or something. I don't know. It looks super weird and ended up just getting melted for it. Yeah, despite Styles' best efforts to recover the team fight, Wildcard just too much.
Just got denied.
Tier 2 neutral items going to come out, and it looks like Phantom Assassin might have changed their mind, by the way. I was talking about the fact that you could turn this into a BKB instead of a Desolator should your game get kind of rough, and oh, he's got the BKB queued up ahead of it now. And he's going to send out the BKB recipe.
That's big.
Nah, he's opted not to go for this Desolator.
I'm a little bit surprised, but I guess
Are you disappointed?
I think he would rather fight than continue to farm. And so that's why you're going for the BKB. It is going to be huge at finding kills onto heroes like the sniper, and also like dodging out the you know, the smoke from Ricky, who he does have his dart now, which is a little annoying to play around, but for the most part, I think PA having the BKB is going to be really nice. We almost have Leo Styles BKB coming out as well. Do we have Dooms? Where is he at? He's still a little bit away, about 1600.
It's fine. He'll have that gold in like 30 seconds. He's a Doom.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, by the way, did you see? Oh no, I wasn't trying to. Did you see? I wanted to point out that Dazzle doesn't have the Aghanim Shard yet. In fact, it looks like he wants to finish up this 4-staff before he goes for it. Mid lane, they're gonna lose the Clockwork. That's whatever.
Top lane, though, the Doom hits the PA, and the Violama gets her. And this is the big thing, right? This is what makes Doom so strong. Is like he creates a kill lane bottom, and he wasn't really able to do that earlier, but now he can, and it's working out great.
Pretty far forward on Leo style. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get out of this one.
No, not at all. He's way too far forward.
400 gold from his BKB before he died. Now 600 away. One of the annoying parts about this Ricky is, you know, if you do start getting ahead, the smoke before you get BKBs is very annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
You really feel like you need 4 staffs into BKB. So I take back what I said about Frank just seconds before that gank. He's got the 4-staff queued up instead of the Aghanim Shard. I've changed my mind. Correct decision.
Yeah, it is a pretty big deal to get the 4-staff this game. Because obviously there's not going to be like a nullifier or anything like that that's going to eventually come out. So just being able to get outside of the smoke is the big deal.
Yep. Clockwork is working on a very early Aghanim Scepter for himself.
Bottom lane, Genic gets the roll out, but still just bursted down by Yuma. So much damage coming out from the sniper at the moment.
Yeah. Mask of Madness, Hurricane Pike straight into Chrysalis after that, and
Ooh, Frank goes down mid to ads. Top
Yeah,
lane,
top
though,
lane.
they're looking for Divine Llama. Can they actually finish off the kill? He needs a dagger in one, a blink strike available as well. It's going to be enough.
Whoa.
Leo Style actually lets the Sonic Wave rip. They do see
don't
Ollie
think that
here.
connects
Sentry's
with
going to
them.
get dropped, and he is instantly dead. Just a couple auto attacks.
Okay, they managed to find 2 kills. That Quaffle definitely did not connect with the Doom, though, by the way.
Yeah, it did not. It was he just whiffed it. I was kind of surprised. It does have the lower cooldown now, Copium.
Right. I wanted to make extra sure that he goes down there, though. Doesn't get anything off.
One thing to note, Clockwork's actually going for an early axe instead of a 4-staff.
Yeah, I was talking about that one just a moment ago.
Mid lane. Genic able to get on top of the Rubik here. The chain stuns after the silence. Perfectly played by him.
And
Okay.
even sniped out to the tail end of that boulder.
So what do you think about the axe? Because you clearly were talking about it, but I must have.
It's all right.
If
If I had to listen
distracted.
to everything, that I said as well, I'd probably ignore a lot of it. I was just surprised that he was going for this instead of the 4-staff. It's very bizarre to see. I don't think I've ever seen him just a Clockwork go for this first item before, but a lot of people think that this new eggs upgrade is super sick. I probably agree. I'm just not sure if it's sicker than a 4-staff.
Yeah, that's the one thing where I'm like, I don't know. especially against, you know, heroes like Ricky.
Yeah. I mean, we have seen the super annoying way of playing the rocket flare, where you just flare out creep waves and they can never actually meet your lane.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Yeah. But you do need the Aghanim Scepter to make that one happen. Well, it's possible they feel like they might need it to stall out the game for a little bit longer, so Phantom Assassin can complete more items. Speaking of, hasn't activated his BKB yet and almost got the Desolator. None.
Yeah. I mean, it might have just been like an insurance policy. Like if a fight breaks out near the PA, you at least have the BKB. But yeah, the Desolator's going to be huge. Genic doing the good old ward cosplay in the top lane. He actually hasn't seen any of these heroes, though, because they're both invis, which is kind of funny, but... Genic gonna get found now by ads and Ollie. The dart comes through into the swash, the cloud, plus the diffusal. These two heroes having the diffusal come up from another hero is quite nice. Oh my gosh, Parker just caught way out of position as he just gets instantly doomed. Sonic Wave gonna get interrupted as well. Yuma just destroying him with that ultimate, but I mean, this is just a disaster once again for the side of Infinity, as Leostyle will be able to blink away, but you're gonna lose 3 right outside the Roche pit.
Yeah, Leostyle, Frankie force staffs the Phantom Assassin to try to get him out of that, but after he got that initiation, he was just dead. Vision on the high ground from that ward and giving up the Phantom Assassin, so Hook Stomp Doom takes her out. Definitely should have been hanging around the pit there, but they claimed that area pretty quickly, and just had wrong place, wrong time as they were doing so.
I mean, they had clearly they have a ward on the high ground here, so Infinity are just not respecting that at all. Ooh, Genic gets the Aegis snatch. That is sick. Ooh. The roll away as well.
Is he gonna get away?
Dude, I mean,
he's gonna get away with it.
He has no TP, but he just goes in, yoinks the Aegis. Oh, a sick swashbuckle there from ads. He knows. He can't get the kick away. Actually, the question is, can they actually kill these heroes? They're rotating in. Alex has an Aghanim Scepter on the Rubik. Wait a minute. Parker comes in, able to finish off the backside, taking down that Pango. A 1-for-1 trade. Now looking for more. Do they have the detection onto the Ricky? They do catch him with the dust.
Oh my god, he jumps forward the Tumbler's Toward. They're not going to know that he did that.
He's actually out.
They don't know.
Okay.
Is he out?
Yeah, he's out. I mean, he doesn't have a TP, but he's not dying.
The Tumbler play. What a gamer.
Dude, when
Tumbler's back out afterwards.
When did Alex get an Aghanim Scepter on this Rubik?
When he got this Philosopher's Stone, probably.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, sometimes you just get a Philosopher's Stone and you're like, I guess I can just buy an Axe.
He's got big money. He's been part of 14 kills, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was huge. I saw him, or I barely noticed that in the fight until you mentioned it, but he had just completed it. He's looking real good on net worth. Doom is also looking pretty good on net worth now. He's almost caught up to the sniper. Phantom Assassin still is ahead of everyone else, but it's been rough for Parker out here. These Dooms that are coming out.
Oh, they got him.
And another one's coming.
Indeed it is, and Ollie able to find Dazzle on the backside, and with that PA, gonna get Shallow Grave for the moment, try to do what damage she can before she dies, but there's no chance she survives this, and Frank's gonna die as well. Great ward here placed on the backside. As 3 more heroes die, and Wildcard continuing to kind of dominate the map.
We're taking Phantom Assassin as the top net worth now on Sniper. It is so rough. This Doom just has the PA's number.
It's like the Dire figured out where Radiant's top tower is.
The Violama has been on top of Phantom Assassin every step of the way. And he's going for an Octarine Core as his first item, looking to reduce the cooldown of Zalt.
Football, horse racing, rugby, cricket, or curling.
That's some good stuff. I actually really like the just general Octarine build now. I mean, the only reason Doom was not a pickable hero in this last patch is because he wasn't a Wraith Pact pipe builder, right? So all these heroes from the offlane that, you know, didn't see any love for the last like several months, we're gonna start seeing show up a ton.
They're looking for heroes over here, and
he's gonna get him with a dagger in a second. Oh, is he? This is one of the reasons I think Ricky should have bonus night vision. It's actually nuts. They will find Alex here on the Rubik. The hookshot comes in. The cogs will push him back. The follow-up damage more than enough thanks to the DD rune there from Leo Style. As they continue
found
searching.
as well.
Oh, that's a big kill. He's got the
Cuts him out.
BKB, but Leo Style's got that double damage and his own BK. Oh, beautiful interruption there from Ads. It's going to be enough to allow him to just TP on home. And Ollie once again on the Ricky, surviving for the moment. They do get the sentry down into the silence. And with this one, just a quick cleanup there for the PA. She has a gem now.
Yeah, picked up enough times by the Ricky, or at least set up by the sleeping dart. He says enough is enough. I want this. You can use the enchanted quiver. More burst damage, you should do it.
I think you do, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's very nice burst damage. And Basher's now completed on Parker. Doom BKB TP'd out of that last one. Next fight, you'll be able to catch him out. But next fight, Doom will have Octarine Core done. That is a pretty significant cooldown reduction. Couple that with a level 25 talent, they're basically be able to drop in the Phantom Assassin every time she is up. Ad's now waiting for someone to show themselves anywhere. He doesn't feel like it's quite safe to walk out to the mid lane right now. And he'd be correct about that.
I like Leo Style getting the Lincolns right now. They're going to need to pick up some more of these for sure. Oh my gosh, he almost finds the sniper there on that roll. They're going to need more more Lincoln Spheres for sure as the game goes on. Clockwork does have his Ags complete now finally, so that's going to be coming out. To roll in, is going to find Ollie underneath the trees here. Do they have the detection? The dust is there. They have the gem as well as Ads is going to continue the chase here on the Pango. Needs to be careful. There's the Doom. Comes out. Doesn't get the Lincoln Sphere to help him. And now PA is just going to go down. She's going to have that shallow grave for the moment. Try to do what you can. Alex going to tick out on the backside. Dazzle trying to TP on home. Ads will allow him to do so. As 3 heroes now dead once again. You have a gem on the Queen of Pain, but she's underneath a ward. And you're going to lose her as well. Oh gosh, another disaster for the side. I mean, yeah. Infinity's just like, they have to know these wards are here. Like, they've been playing under them for so long. They had a gem even on the PA, and they don't play for the D wards.
They had nothing to give them. Well, yeah, I guess when they came in, they have this other observer that's giving the vision of the first observer, right?
Yeah. Like, they had vision the whole time, and Queen of Pain not getting the Lincoln Sphere there onto that PA, I mean, allows her to just get doomed as a result, and pretty rough situation. I don't know how I don't know how much, if this can get really better for Infinity at this point, as Doom has the Octarine on his way to his Ags now.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gets better for them. The Phantom Assassin scales way better than any of your heroes, but they do just keep getting the jump onto this Phantom Assassin. You need more Lincoln Spheres. You need Lotus Orbs, potentially. Maybe Phantom Assassin, if she has some status, she'll be able to survive this. She's going for the Aghanim Scepter right now, so she's looking to just spam this one out after she gets kills, and maybe she can get this off in the middle of Doom's cast animation of his spells, and they'll throw them off. We'll see.
I think the biggest part of this is the permanent uptime on Blur. Like, I think that's actually what this is for. Like, she's just can't afford to be seen on the map. Yeah.
Yeah, the uptime on Blur is a big one to make it harder to find. I do think it is a pretty big deal inside the team fight to be able to like Blur, go on somebody, Blur again.
Just constantly using Phantom Strikes and stuff too.
Yeah, it punishes the high cast animation of Doom.
We're going to see Clockwork pop the Ags there and start flaring out waves. For those of you who don't know, we've been seeing this a lot. It's guaranteed to clear creep waves every single time. And if you're good with it, you can clear multiple.
It doesn't clear the entire creep wave. If you throw 2 sets of them, it'll clear the wave.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have plenty of uptime to do it, yeah. And then he just scouts the entire Dire jungle with it. So, pretty good.
Yeah.
I like how this one feels.
Devi's going to dodge this one.
Oh, he actually regroups with his team mid, smokes up. They just want to fight. Question is, who are they going to run into? It's a smoked up Clockwork Genic here as well. Gets lifted, instantly blown up there. And cogs are down. Nice blink forward there from Ads. He actually just destroys that Clockwork. Just so much damage with the Aghanim Scepter now.
How much? Oh, yeah. Ended up doing 1,400 damage to him very quickly there. And it forces everyone on the side of Infinity to run away. 15k now with advantage now for the side of Wildcard. Parker, you're pushing your luck wand to hang out around here. you know that there's observer wards in those trees there as well, so that's about as far forward as you can go safely. And it looks like Wildcard gonna use his opportunity while 2 heroes on Infinity are dead to set up around the pit, as they know next Roshan is respawning sometime soon. It's gonna be another minute and 40 seconds though.
Yeah, I mean, just a 15,000 net worth difference here between these two teams, and you really feeling it right now if you are the side of Infinity. Like, there's just a lot more gold going the way of Wildcard. Clockwork Flare is just scouting out the whole enemy team here, so they kind of know exactly where they are.
Forget I said that. Their bottom tower is in trouble.
I'm really feeling the psychic damage that they've done to Parker here. Man's afraid to show himself. He doesn't want to go that far out.
Dude, they smoked again. They just want to keep finding they know the PA's up here somewhere because he keeps he keeps clearing the waves, but oh, hookshot off the mark, and as a result, the dagger, the setup here for the Doom to close the gap. Divine Llama has everything available. His Clockwork will be able to make some space for the moment, but in comes Parker. If they can blow up Divine Llama, he gets the Doom off in time. The Lotus Orb was not there either, and now Parker has to run. The fight already a disaster for the side of Infinity as he can't get the Shallow Grave off. Doom will survive. They look for Frank. He gets the Shallow Grave off, but Yuma's just sitting up on the high ground, having a great time. Doom's gonna get sniped there by the Clockwork. Wait a minute, 2 heroes left. Ad's gonna get caught on here. Sick roll from Genic, the gem on the ground, and Yuma will be forced to leave. All right, man. Ended up being sick.
Yeah. I was surprised that they managed to take that fight regardless of that, but I guess just a super good initiation. I didn't see what happened in the north part of that fight. Just when the Phantom Assassin jumped the Doom there. I think we're both looking at the same thing actually.
Yeah.
No crits, Bash at kind of unfortunate time when he's already stunned out. And despite the fact this guy didn't have doesn't have any armor items built, Phantom Assassin couldn't blow him up there.
Yeah, didn't get any crits, you know, unlucky.
Yeah, but on the rest of that team fight, I didn't see what did the majority of the damage. Was that just
Clockwork Ags? Clockwork Ags actually killed the Doom. He hit him with like
I saw that one finished
4 different flares, and then when he came unstunned, he just hit him with 1 more. It's a lot of damage. Like, pretty nuts how much damage this is.
I think both teams know that Roche is back up. You still have a 10k net worth advantage here on Wildcard. Yuma definitely wants to stand his ground the next team fight. He's got the Satanic queued up. Still quite far away from it, though.
They're smoked up here. I mean, this would be huge if they actually managed to find Yuma.
Got Clockwork in front. All he needs to do is throw out a flare.
PA just goes into the pit.
On that. Yeah.
Nice ward sentries dropped on each side. Both teams kind of knowing that this Roche is the objective, but Ags and Shard, I mean, this is huge for the PA if she manages to get this.
Wildcard thought they were like running at them smokes, and they tried to scan it out. But
oh, the Blink Doom, though. He's got the Ags holding 2 of them in place. They can't actually get out. Yuma beyond godlike now as they chase for the Dazzle, and he will be the 3rd to join them.
Now that Eggs reveal, putting in work. They walk up into him. They both go down. You know, the one time that Phantom has actually tanked the Doom, now that she's got the Aegis, he just decided to target some other people. So they find them out there thanks to that Observer Ward, and now Wildcard go on the offensive again.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower. Just got demolished.
They don't have Jim. Ollie's here. He does have the Sleeping Dart, but I don't think help is going to come fast enough.
He doesn't really feel all that worried. He's just gonna blink away.
No.
I am not a betting man.
You're chasing through the jungle here, though.
I mean, they lost their gem again on that fight, which is the big problem that keeps happening here.
It's a cooldown on Doom with this Octarine core and cooldown with extra talent. It's 82.5 seconds. So he'll have it back up before this Queen of Pain even responds.
Precious bounty.
He's about to show himself in the bottom lane. If positioning is good on the Earth Spirit, you could just run right at this and try to TP out afterwards, but he's going to move back immediately afterwards. Instead, he'll hop on the PA. You have Doom back up.
Oh, yes, they do. He gets the BKB off, but he's still muted up. Gonna try and just do the damage himself. He might be able to do it. Ollie caught for the moment. Hookshot off the mark. Ooh. Once again, PA needs to get the damage up, but there's the break from the sniper on the high ground. The damage from him is coming through. Ag's already thrown out, or the ult already thrown out from Leo style, and Yuma's gonna finally get his BKB now. Can they actually get out of here is the question. Frank is still alive, but Ads is just dumping it so much damage. PA needs help and fast, jumps away, but the TP is gonna get canceled thanks to that take aim. Nice hex there from the Dazzle. Can they actually clean this up? Queen of Pain comes in, just gets destroyed once again as the gem hits the deck. And now Frank, trying to haul away, still has that shallow grave for the moment, but Ollie is chasing. Spirit Vessel out, doing what damage he can back the other way. Genic, wait a minute, he sniped Ads!
Oh my god, on the backside of the fight, I didn't even notice that one. How did he find him?
I have no idea. He got him. He might be able to get away. Oh, is he gonna get away here? He has one stone that just refreshed, but it looks like he's gonna make it.
Fine.
Wow.
Oh my god, I was so focused on the PA, I didn't see how Ads died.
He buys back and kills Ads and gets 1,000 gold from it. That is huge.
100% worth it. He's gonna try to go egg him try with it. He's still just hanging out down here in the bottom lane. The stones do recharge slightly faster than in the past, so he'll be able to fight again somewhat soon. But I gotta keep my eyes peeled for what Genic's up to more often.
Dude, Genic is owning on the Earth Spirit. He also gets his level 10. He got a lot of experience from that, so. Plus 3-second silence off of the grip, which is a big deal. Heroes like Rubik and Ricky are going to really struggle from that. So 13k gold lead, it's kind of stabilized. I mean, it was getting really bad, but Infinity have kind of stemmed the bleeding and evened out. They're not evened out the gold lead, but they've evened out the loss. You know, it's not accelerating anymore for Wildcard, which is surprising. The PA now with a basher. I mean, also picks up the Fan of Knives as well.
Yeah. I don't know, is the break even super useful? Yeah, I mean, it does sick damage.
It's just burst damage. With the Ags, each kill just refreshes it. So it's just 16% max health pure damage. It's a really good nuke as you jump from target to target, especially if it hits multiple heroes.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating. That should help.
All right. I mean, they're starting to get some of the itemizations here to deal with the Doom. They have multiple Force Staffs. They have the Lotus Orb now on the Dazzle. Of course, we talked about the Lincolns earlier on the Quap, which I think at this point, did you think she goes the Blink cooldown? She does. Okay, so opts for the Blink cooldown here at 25 instead of the Sonic Wave damage.
Interesting. I mean, I guess just Valley's being more mobile in these fights. If Doom gets on you or you decide to jump in on Doom and he's got his egg himself, being able to get in and
Genic
out.
pops the dust, catches the Ricky, but Hookshot's gonna come through onto the Doom. Can they actually blow him up in time? Sonic Wave, the Abyssal, but the Cogs actually holding his whole team away. And Ads on the backside doing some work, stuck on a high ground though, playing some ping pong. Ads will be able to finish off the Clockwork. Now looking for the Dazzle. He's got a lot of damage, but a Shallow Grave is still available. The other side of the fight, there's no one there.
Rolling away.
Ads is in trouble. There's going to be a dagger comes through, gets reflected, but it's going to be the BKB from Leo style to finish off. Wait a minute. Divide? Getting some revenge there onto Genic. That's going to be a dieback, and Parker unable to stay on top of him.
Ends up getting the blink off in the middle of that one. Stomp ended up buying him enough time, but he dropped the Doom off front of the Earth Spirit on the other side of the team fight in the middle of him rolling away. Wasted a lot of time chasing him. Unfortunately, PA not exactly lucky with the
They're gonna go for the Hex reveal onto the Sniper. The burst damage with the Abyssal or counter Hex there from the Rubik. Very nice done thanks to the Shard. And he's gonna get the break, just healing up here on the PA. He's got no BKB, but does get Shallow Graves. Trying to TP on home, will be able to make it. Leo style gonna be able to get out as well, but Frank not as lucky. Has a Force Staff to the other side, but the chase gonna continue. Divide just pops the BKB, trying to get on top of the Dazzle. Juking through the trees. Lotus Orb does come out, but the damage more than enough as Yuma will finally find that one. 20-4 on the Sniper this game. These fights are so scrappy, man.
Yeah, he's sitting so far back, nobody is able to get on top of him, despite the fact that you're playing a Phantom Assassin. There's so many heroes that you have to get through.
He has to go
you know,
Rocket Flare, True Sight at 20, right?
Yeah, he'll definitely go for that. I know this Doom feels abnormally tanky. I mean, I guess it's the blast rig that he has now,
Yeah,
but just like that and the extra armor that he's got from Devour alone is allowing him to survive this Phantom Assassin jump, which feels insane given how Doom used to be.
That is rough for the Queen of Pain. Just blinks onto the creep wave, and Devi Llama just happened to be ready and waiting. And wait,
whoa!
He has blink cooldown.
Blink cooldown.
He has no TP for 3.
Blink.
Oh my God! Ad saw the AOE off of the shard. I think is what it was. Dude.
Might have just been a good prediction. On the other side of the map, Parker manages to find the kill off on that.
Ooh, that's the gem too. And he buys back for this. Wow.
Okay. Surprised he found that kill. Maybe he just got the stun off on him
shots
right away. Okay. Allow him to get out there. They realized that there's vision here because of that, or they saw him plant this observer, it looks like. So clear that one out right away. They lose Quap, but they find something on the other side of the map, so consolation prize.
I mean, the buyback on Rubik is kind of important if they manage to pick him off again. Parker is at a point where he is incredibly scary. He can solo kill almost any hero if they're on the map not paying attention. All he's going to walk up onto the high ground is the ward comes out. They will see them, and they're just going to disengage for the moment. An illusion rune there for Parker, but Devi Llama in trouble maybe. Nice poison touch there from Frank. They could try and take him down with the Abyssal, and he's gonna do exactly that. Just jumps in, bursts him down. Ollie sniped on the backside. Ricky with no buyback. The buyback on Doom. As Yuma gonna try and stand his ground, but Ganek, he's looking for the Rubik. He's gonna finish him off. That's the dieback. A huge advantage now for the side of Infinity. If Frank's able to keep himself alive, he is. He's got the shard, the Hex coming through, and of course, he's got the hook shot from his Clockwork here to try and keep him in this one. Where is Parker? He left. He just left. He's not helping his team.
Parker's long gone. I mean, on the other side, Yuma and Devi Llama are both chasing the Earth Spear. They get him eventually, but ends up by a lot of time. Carrie's just decided they're not interested in participating in this one.
He left to buy an MKB. Was he chasing the Pango or something? I actually have no idea.
No, he was just thought the fight was over. I suppose they wanted to disengage, but the Doom and the Sniper are both, chasing the Earth Spirit up through their jungle to the tier 2 tower on the other side of the fight, and did manage to get him in the end. But I think that's why the Phantom Assassin left. Thought that the Doom and the Sniper were both disengaged and re-engaged with their team. There was no way of winning that one, but they did something kind of unexpected.
Well, we've got Roche respawned. 25 seconds for the Ricky, 48 seconds for the Rubik. But yeah, top lane, Leo style, he does get the BKB, throws the Sonic Wave, doesn't end up connecting. He gets bashed as well.
He might die for this.
Leo, oh my goodness. 2 blunders in a row for him. It will have been space made though, as the Aegis, Cheese, and a free Aghanim's Blessing hit the ground. And that will be picked up by Parker. Who takes the Ag's Blessing here, you think? It's gotta be... I mean, I don't want to say... I mean, maybe Frank. Good Juju is a hell of an ability.
They're passing it to him.
I mean, instantly refreshes all item cooldowns on an ally is pretty good if you have a BKB. It's also double Hex for the Quap as well, but I don't know. We'll see. They're going to hold on to it for now. Suddenly, dude, this gold lead has been stable at like 13K for almost 10 minutes now. But the game feels so close.
Yeah. Well, he's still holding on to the AM. I'm not sure. But yeah, game has felt very close for a while now, despite Wildcard's lead. I'm not surprised. I mean, you do have a Doom. He does farm a little bit faster than other heroes, but in regards to that, I think Devi's been the one keeping them in this. He always gets his target.
Yeah.
At the beginning of these fights. He shut down Phantom Assassin, who was having an amazing game at the beginning of this.
They're going to give
And
the
after
axe to
that
the
one-
Quap, I think. Yeah, they just drop it in the fountain, so they just want it to go to the Queen of Pain. So the AoE Shadow Strike plus like the massive boost to initial damage.
Yeah.
All right, let's
They
look at some
changed this one
important,
as well in the most recent patch. I believe you can ground target this thing now. Too.
Yeah, it is now ground targetable. So Doom level 27 has the Doom applies break. Yuma takes the extra 100 cast attack range. Ads we saw take the Rolling Thunder cooldown. Is there any other heroes hit that 25? Just Quap and PA. So that's what we're waiting on. The next big one. I mean, Genek's almost 25 on this Earth Spirit, man.
Yep. Probably go for. I mean, he's been doing a lot of damage in these fights.
Oh, they caught Genek up on the high ground. He does get the Force Staff out. Clockwork ends up going into the center of the cloud. Gets bursted, but Parker on the backside. He's trying to take down Yuma, but there's going to be the Doom. He pops the BKB. The break is just shredding him. He can't get out of here. He needs help. And Frank, no, he gets stunned randomly on the backside. That's going to be the Aegis Leo style. He's got a Hex. Can they actually bring down Yuma? It's BKB protecting him for now, but Doom has still got that available. Trying to chase after him. It's going to be Leo style. He finally takes down the sniper. Can they save this PA though? He needs help and fast. Trying to get away. The Lotus is there. Genek is actually just dishing out the damage on this Earth Spirit. Trying to just burn him down. He does end up finishing him off. The buyback though from the sniper will mean that the rest of the heroes here are just going to try and disengage. No Force Staff for a few more seconds, and I think Genek going to take out inside this smoke screen. Yeah.
He died like a hero, though. Definitely made that team fight happen. Got the first initiation off. Hopped on the sniper as he was getting away and kept finding him. Also got the Phantom Assassin away from that smoke cloud towards the tail end of that team fight. Oh, I don't think that fight happens like that without the Aegis. So I'm concerned about you being able to win another one like twice in a row here on the side of Infinity. But they did force the sniper buyback. If you can get this guy again, then you win.
I mean, just look at buybacks in general, right? Sniper and Ricky both bought back in this last fight, so either of those kills could be a potential win condition. Doom still on cooldown for about 3 minutes.
Yep.
PA's opting for potentially an Octarine core here.
That can't be right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Octarine core? Do you feel like you don't have
Blink
enough
Hex.
caster?
Leo Styles found the Pango, but there's no follow-up. He's literally alone.
There's a Rubik there. Rubik could just like lift him out.
It's like you can't really go Lincolns, right? Lincolns doesn't really help. But
Aetherland's Phantom Assassin. Okay, Parker. If you actually get this, you're going to be ruining a lot of people's games.
Mid lane just quickly blows up the tower. That's the first tier 2 that's actually fallen for the side of Wildcard. So they finally get to take Outposts 50 minutes into the game, dude. I didn't even realize. They've been so far behind for so long, and now they finally have the gold lead.
They just having the opportunity to take towers, because, I mean, you saw it. If you give Wildcard, like, the vision advantage and start a team fight, you get doomed. Surprised
wait a minute. They can actually just blow him up. Parker?
He just doesn't roll up.
He doesn't go for it. On the backside of the fight, the hookshot comes through, but they've lost Genek, and now the sleeping dart onto the Clockwork. They're going to find themselves 2. That is a big loss for the side of Infinity.
Yeah. I am not sure they would have found the kill onto him had they committed.
I mean, he popped BKB.
Honestly.
He could have just like Abyssal Blade and he just dies.
I don't think he dies right away, and I think that he does get the roll up off, and he's just invulnerable.
All right, the game basically dead even now suddenly. Up onto the high ground. Ooh. Ollie managed to scout him, but they just turn around. There's the BKB, the Sonic Wave out onto the Ricky, but there's no follow-up damage. It's going to be Divine Lamu just blinks in instead with that Doom. The question is, can they save him? The Force Staff's going to give him some space. He gets the blink out, but they might lose Frank. Oh, he gets the Shallow Grave off for a moment, but no one wants to reinitiate while this Doom is still rolling. They'll find themselves another kill. Flare's coming through, trying to find these extra heroes. They see Ollie, but
They're now down 2. Without the Earth Spirit, without the Dazzle, I don't think you want to take this fight, so. Looks like they're going to get back. Ow. Only took a lot of... Dude, leave him alone. All he's like dying to these players here.
Dude, if he gets the True Sight on the... Dude, the Clockwork is still only level 18. He is having a really rough game.
He's a suicide initiator this game. He was forced to go 8 Scepter before the Force Staff as well, so you just have to tank up even more deaths. But with a sniper shooting away at people with Ricky just throwing out like darts and smoke clouds, you get cleaned up pretty fast.
Oh, the Katsavai Llama, the Blink Hex that comes out. He's going to try and get saved here thanks to the Rubik, and it allows him to. The hook shot just off the mark. Adds with the Rolling Thunder trying to disengage. He's make some space in this fight, but Parker, he's looking for his target. Maybe he goes for the... He just BKBs and walks out.
He was just a fraction of a second too late committing onto the ads there. I think he wanted to go on him like the same time the Rolling Thunder was ending. Just activate his BKB as if he was about to jump in, but couldn't get the Blink Strike off there.
Well, he does have a refresher now on the PA.
Adds blinks away first, I think, realizing what was up there.
And again, they get another D-ward onto the high ground.
So it makes it even easier for Wildcard to control around the pit rather than Infinity. And Roche, we'll figure out when it respawns in just a moment here, a minute and a half. Both teams are going to be setting up around this area, and again, I think these fights where you're forced to go into a location where Wildcard knows you are, it's just so much easier for them. Doom is always going to be able to find a target. Ads is usually going to be able to lock people down on the back line.
He just grabbed himself an Arcane Rune as well. Has that Octarine Core, so almost no cooldown on Rolling Thunder at the moment.
Very cool.
The Rocket Flare
26
spam.
seconds.
Just scouting out the side of Wildcard here.
And it's up. Boom, there it goes.
Clockwork can use his flares to push the other side of the map and force somebody to defend. At that point, they might try to take engagement 4v5. With Roche respawning soon, I think you can afford to let the wave push to your tier 2 tower. No tip behind the Doom and the Pango. They actually scanned them out for a second there.
Does connect. They got the telekinesis onto the Clockwork. He's got a Force Staff, but the chain stuns are coming through and just gets taken down so quickly by that sniper. Wait, Leo Style in some trouble. He just keeps getting chain stunned up here by this Pangolier. Onto the far side, he ends up going in on Leo Style. There's going to be the jump in from the PA, though. Can they blow him up? There's going to be the Sonic Wave. They do. They've even caught the Pango. The chain stuns are there. 2 are dead. Double buybacks from the supports as well as the Doom. Can they find more? Oh, he gets scouted on the backside. Ricky dead with a dieback there this time.
Until it's off cooldown. He's got 43 seconds till it's up, so he can buy back before his death timer ends. I think he's going to buy back in this one as well. They don't want to give up Roche.
Well, where was that refresh coming from? Oh, Dazzle does have an Axe now. Oh, gosh. So he's refreshed the BKB and all the items there off the PA, so his refresher is still available.
Yeah. Parker also has a refresher orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fourth
now
Roche.
they're getting a refresher shard.
Up onto the high ground. Leo Style goes in, gets broken. Has to be careful. He does not have a BKB, but they've managed to catch the sniper. The hook shot in does manage to find Doom, but they're trying to just make space because Parker really wants to finish this Roche on.
Yeah, and they got to realize the PA's not jumping in on us. That's exactly what they're doing. So ads, he can
there
dash to the
he
pit.
is. Oh, he's stuck on the backside, but BKB comes out from the PA. Everything hits the deck. There's going to be the refresher. They're looking to take down the Doom. Can they burst him in time? Genic is dead. He has buyback. He's going to rejoin the fight. Frank Shellgrave saving the PA for the moment. She's trying to hit the Doom, but the headshots are just pushing her away. But in comes Leo Style. He gets the Hex. Big magnetized, connecting onto 3. The silence lasting for so long. Yuma trying to run away, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. They've scouted him. The hookshot doesn't connect, but he needs help in Fats, and there's nobody on the side of Wildcard to be there. He's got buyback, but 4 committed now on the side of Wildcard, and they might have to use the 5th.
Well, what you get from it, you get the Aegis. You end up getting Genic to buy back into the game. But you lose your Sniper for it, and they're not going to give up this opportunity to force high ground with this one. Sniper is going to have to buy back.
Oh, absolutely. Who
The
has
game is
the
in their
Aegis?
hands
Where
for the
did
first
everything
time.
go?
The Aegis went to the Phantom Assassin. She ended up going down with the Doom on top of him.
Oh,
But
okay.
it took a while because the shallow grave. They basically got everything on the side of Infinity.
And Genic got a free Ags out of this whole scenario.
Things are looking
Yeah.
dire.
Oh, Rolling Thunder in from ads. Parker. Needs to be a little careful, but he's okay. Nope. Oh, I was like, he can pop the Abyssal. He does. The second one
Look at
comes
that
through.
fresh Abyssal.
Pango is gone, and they've caught the Doom as well. The Stone Form sending him right back into the enemy team. He's going to pop the Doom onto himself, try and do what he can to buy some time, but the Queen of Pain takes down Rubik, and Leo Style is still ready to go, looking for more. Ollie comes in, nice silence the Doom, doing some work as Yuma comes in. They're able to get the Shallow Grave off to the PA, though. Can she actually buy herself enough time to survive? She does. They're looking for Yuma with the smoke screen, holding her in bay. Yuma, oh, he gets silenced. Genic on the Earth Spirit is absolutely beasting this game. His 4 heroes are dead. He rolls in, he gets the 5th. Genic, God, dude, an absolute monster as they end up tying the series and going even.
You are safe nowhere from this man. He can grab anybody with his rolling boulder. That was sick. The man ended up doing so many catch-outs there. Divide, despite holding the world on his shoulders, this game just couldn't clutch it out. I feel like he did such a good job holding the front line, shutting down Parker's game, making them so afraid of him. But by the end of the game, the Phantom Assassin did too much damage. They had too many solutions to divide. These shallow graves are keeping heroes alive for way too long. They weren't able to burst people down fast enough. And eventually things fell apart. So Infinity
Third and
game
fourth
number 2
Roche,
here.
man. Third and fourth Roche, both going the way of Infinity. I think that might have been
The
what
difference
actually.
maker.
Yeah, I think it is, honestly. Like, looking at how close this game was for so long, but third and fourth Roche giving PA that second life in a crucial fight. Yeah, I mean,
I
super
mean,
close
imagine if it
game,
had gone
but-
the other way, if those refresher shards on the Doom instead. Like,
yeah, or the
the
free
damage
Aghanim
it does.
Scepters on, like, you know, one of these other heroes, which I guess only snipers is useful. Like, Ricky's Aghanims is absolutely useless, but it might have opened up a slot for either Pango or Doom to buy another item like a Hex, which would have absolutely changed the game. So huge game, big win there for Infinity, as that would have been a rough 2-0 if they got taken down. It would have completely changed their standings. So smart, really good hold from them.
Yeah. Team is looking good, but despite the action-packed, how long is that game? It felt like almost
was almost an hour.
60 minutes. Yeah, just about got tier 5 neutral items. That is only our first series of the day.
Yep, and we got to go up against Infamous and Cringe Crew next. So we're going to go to a short break. Everyone stay tuned for our second series. It's going to be just short here after the break. We'll see you then.